what's happening with the US economy? Are all countries getting tariffs, including penguin nations? Are we taking Greenland? Are we annexing Canada? It's been a roller coaster, and I want to talk about what all this means for us and why corporate America is just as worried. The word of the year is uncertainty, and with that comes a lot of concerns on 401ks, investment, and unemployment. And people are not wrong to stress about these things. Recession forecasts are at an all-time high. But what's interesting is that the economy is not only headed for a recession, but a stagflation. A stagflation is the worst kind of recession because not only do people lose their jobs, prices and interest rates remain high. A recession is supposed to bring down prices, right? But because of all this uncertainty, inflation will keep climbing. But something even weirder is happening in the bonds market. So during a recession, when stock prices go down, bond prices actually go up because they share an inverse relationship. And that's because when investors feel shaky about the financial markets, they move their money into something more stable. And what's more stable than the US government, right? Well, turns out, after all the economic bullying, the world has pretty much lost confidence in the US government. So the current administration is freaking out as the US dollar is tanking, US bonds is tanking, and they're not supposed to go in the same direction as the stock market. All three happening at the same time is a red flag for economists. And they're trying to blame the Fed for this mess, even though it was actually created by the White House. And it's not even domestic investors causing this, it's foreign investors. Canada, Europe, and China are leading this divestment from the US economy. And who can blame them? The US is no longer considered a reliable trade partner. I've talked about BRICS being pushed by Russia and China as the replacement currency for the US dollar. I'm expecting more countries to join this coalition to end US dominance on global trades. The US dollar failing is bad news for the entire country. Not sure how we'll recover from this in a stagflation environment. All of this has led to a crazy rally for gold, by the way, which is a safe haven in times of political and economic turmoil. Bitcoin is also rallying because the US dollar is weakening. It's strange seeing investors treat crypto as a safe haven asset and a hedge against inflation. Weird times indeed. Follow me for more economics videos.